What is up, everybody? Woo! Why am I so excited? I have no clue. But anyways, it is Jason from Jason's Sports Clips back with another video. And, yeah, it's been about 2 months, 2 months since my last upload. If you see my last upload anyways, it was about basically me trying to find another job. And I'm still actually looking for another job. That's actually insane. I've still been working with my dad, so it's like I haven't been doing anything. But my job search has been going absolutely dookie. I mean, I've been trying to apply for just good jobs. Like, I'm not trying to apply for like McDonald's or anything like that. But, no good luck. But, I thought about making another YouTube video today. I kind of missed it, honestly. I love doing the editing, the filming part where I mess up every freaking time. I like doing that, even though I messed up like twice already this video. But, anyways, I want this video to be about the AFC playoff predictions. I'm going to go through like the little recaps of the playoff games on Saturday and Sunday. I am really looking forward to it, to be honest. As you can see, I am a huge Packer fan. Oops, excuse me. And, yeah, I'm just excited for playoffs. The Packers got a first round bye. And I am just so freaking happy we got Matt LaFleur. And of course, I get interrupted, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. My dad called me about my brother's birthday, which January 4th is my brother's birthday. So wish him a happy birthday. Well, I guess you can comment it. Even though my previous videos, no one ever commented on my videos, so whatever. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Starting off with the very first game of the AFC, we are starting with the Indianapolis Colts at 11-5 versus the Buffalo Bills 13-3. This game starts at 1 o'clock on Saturday, which is the very first game of the playoffs. And the Buffalo Bills offense is absolutely killing it right now. Josh Allen was very underrated this year. A lot of Bills fans were actually voting for him for the MVP rather than Aaron Rodgers. But then, Stephon Diggs, he's had like, 1,500 yards. I don't know how many touchdowns he had, but, 1,500 yards itself is absolutely amazing. And that Bills offense is just clicking with Cole Beasley. Just god dang. Then you got the Colts defense, as you can see, ranked on the little screen you're reading, ranked 8th defense. They've been struggling a little bit. They played the Jacksonville Jaguars last game, and they only gave up 14 points, which isn't that bad. But so I'm looking at this game. I'm looking at the Buffalo Bills' red-hot offense with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, etc. And they're just firing on all cylinders. They completely blew out the Miami Dolphins. It was like 56-26. Then you got the Colts, who are on a little hot streak. Well, 1-game hot streak. They lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers, which they ended up blowing out that freaking second half. And, the Steelers' offense has been completely trash. I'm looking at this game, and I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts, who are usually a dome team. They play in a dome, and then you got the Buffalo, which the game's in Buffalo, and it's going to be completely cold. I think the game forecast is going to be in the mid-20s, something like that. But the Colts offense, they got a really good running game with Jonathan Taylor. He's doing really good for his rookie year. But I see this game being honestly a complete blowout with the Bills winning. I just don't see the Colts have a chance. I mean, I'm the only one that think that's going to happen. But I don't think the Colts match up with the Bills. The cold weather, the Bills' offense is absolutely firing on all cylinders. And the Colts' defense, I don't know. Even though they're ranked 8th in the league, I don't know. Their defense is actually not that good. My opinion. This is my opinion. But anyways, get right to it. I think Phillip Rivers will struggle. Buffalo Bills completely dominate them. It's in Buffalo. Even though there's no home fans, I still think it's a huge home advantage. So, yeah, the Bills win. I say by 14 points. Getting into the second game of the AFC side, we got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Tennessee Titans. So, if it was not for Derrick Henry, the Titans would not be in the playoffs at all. This dude got 2,000 yards rushing. I forgot how many touchdowns he has, but like, this dude is an absolute stud. And this Tennessee defense, as you can see on the screen, 28th ranked, they are not good at all. I watched them against the Packers, and we easily put up 40 points. The Texans, without Kenny Stills or Will Fuller, got 38 points. So this Tennessee Titans team has to worry about their defense. And of course, their very first opponent of the playoffs is the Baltimore Ravens, which Lamar Jackson is obviously a freaking god at running the ball. And that Ravens rushing game is always the best. As you can see, literally the first ranked team. I believe they got 3,000 yards rushing this year, which is like another NFL record. Just under what they had last year, I believe. I'm not sure. But the Ravens are looking very good. Early in their season, they had a little skid where they lost a few games in a row. But I believe they're 11-5. I'm not looking at my phone real quick. Ooh, hold on. Give me a second. This is terrible. Yep, the Ravens are 11-5, while the Titans are 11-5. I see this game being really close, and I think it's actually going to be a complete shootout. The Ravens' defense is a lot better than the Tennessee Titans, but, you know, I feel like Derrick Henry's still going to run them over just like he did last year in the playoffs. Man, this is actually going to be a really good game. I can't believe it's a Sunday at 1 o'clock. I'd rather watch this game rather than the 8 o'clock game for the Steelers and Browns, which we'll talk about that later in the video. So you got Derrick Henry, who completely balled out in his last game. Over 200 yards, 2,000 yards rushing this year against the defense, which is good. They got Calais Campbell and all, and Yannick Ngakoue. I think that's his name. But I feel like the Tennessee Titans are going to completely run over the Baltimore Ravens. They're not going to pass the ball well because this Ravens secondary is pretty good. But then I see the Baltimore Ravens absolutely running all over the Tennessee Titans' throat. So this is definitely going to be a shootout in my opinion. This game, this is a tough one though. God, I didn't even really think about this before even recording it. But I always thought the Tennessee team was better. Offensively, you know, Ryan Tannehill is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is better, like he's a better athlete, but not a better thrower, my opinion. But I will say the Tennessee Titans will win this game by a few points, 3 or 4 points. This is going to be a very close game, about a 34-31 kind of vibe. So the Tennessee Titans are advancing. Last but not least of the AFC side, you got the Cleveland Browns 11-5 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers 12-4. They literally played each other a few days ago on Sunday, and the Browns ended up winning 24-22 with the Steelers 4 to 5 starters out on their team. So you're looking at Cleveland Browns, and as you can see on the screen, they're 16th in offense, 17th in defense, and their rushing game is really, really, really good. And then you got the Steelers defense, which is really, really, really good. I don't know the complete stats for the Sunday's game, but I feel like it's going to be a really close game, period. So you got the Steelers defense, which is ranked 3rd in the NFL. Their pass defense is great. TJ Watt can get to the quarterback. Their D-line is just absolutely nasty. Then you got the Cleveland's run game, which is absolutely nasty with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. But I feel like this is the first time in the Browns, you know, the last time the Browns made the playoffs was like 15 years ago or something like that. They're going to be all antsy. They're going to be all nervous, anxiety, whatever. And the Steelers are already used to being in the playoffs. Even though the Steelers' offense has been really, really bad, especially with the running game, literally 32nd ranked in the National Football League. So, man, this is actually going to be a really close game, that's for sure. As my dad walks in, interrupts me again. Anyways, that was random. But anyways, I don't know. I feel like this Cleveland Browns team is not ready yet for like a good Super Bowl run. They did make the playoffs. They went 11-5 this year in the worst 2020 year ever. I know, I'm just thinking real quick. Even though this is going to be completely unedited and everything. Steelers really good defense. Browns really good run game. then the Steelers' offense is absolutely dookie. Even though their backups actually didn't do that bad against the Browns starters, I feel like this is going to be a really close game, and I know it's taking forever to get to the point, and I'm all over the place right now because I'm so excited about this freaking playoff run. But the Steelers will win this game by a few points, just like the Ravens-Titans game. It's not going to be a high scoring, though. I feel like this is going to be like a 17-14 bloodbath. I feel like I said, the Browns are not ready yet. This is the first time in the playoffs forever. They're going to be too excited, and the Steelers are already used to it. So that wraps up this video. The Steelers win, the Titans win, and the Bills win on their AFC side. And I will do the NFC probably in a couple of days from, whenever I upload this video. But anyways, that wraps up this video. Subscribe if you love NFL content. I did take a 2-month break. It took forever for me to find a job, and I'm still looking for one. But I will be posting more, probably a couple times a week instead of like 5 to 6 times a week. But anyway, subscribe if you love NFL. I'll be posting a couple times a week. And yeah,